Hey guys, it is once again Ben, aka the Fuseboxx. It is that time once again for Fuseboxx Engaged. It has been a busy week for me. I have been packing up books, getting ready to ship them on out, and of course, I lost the stickers that I needed to put on the boxes that show my company brand. Which, I mean, they're not vital. It's just that I really, really wanted to get those on there. But if I can't find them, I'll just have to send the boxes out without them. I'm not happy about it, but, damn it, I'm going to do it anyway because it's all about timeliness and responsibility, all that adult shit. But yeah, I am here to introduce yet another comic creator. Well, I should say manga creator. This manga caught my eye, piqued my interest, and got me all tingly inside. Please welcome Hero Darky Dark.
Yo, what's up everyone? Hero Dark here, the hero you don't need but deserve. And it's great to be here, and great to meet you. Glad my project caught your interest.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, honestly, it was that image of the guy resting his head on the boobs. That it spoke to my inner needs.
Well, yeah, I call that the fly trap cover. Yeah, it seems to always get all the audience I want. Like that Dave Chappelle skit. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah,
oh wait, I'm not let's curse.
Oh yeah, this is a fly zone. Shit, let it go. But yeah, I streamed with you once before, and we didn't really talk that much. So I was just curious about who you are. How long have you been working in manga? Where are you from? Stuff like that.
Yeah. So I guess you can say, or at least when it comes to manga, I've been in it for at least 2 years now. It's either going to be 2 years or we already hit 2 years. It's kind of hard. It kind of depends on what you consider to be my start, whether it's when my campaign actually started or when I first announced the project. Because if I remember correctly, I think the project launched in January, but most projects don't just launch same day. You gotta spend like a couple of weeks or months advertising it. So
oh god,
it kind of depends on your definition.
Yeah, it's exhausting for me. But yeah, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the great old USA.
Well, hell yeah. I mean,
burgers and guns.
So I get you don't want to specify. That's all right.
Yeah, unfortunately, people on the internet, they're crazy. So it's like, I'm honestly, I don't care for much outside of just make my stuff. So let me just make sure that the most I put out there just stuff related to what I do.
I feel that. I mean, I did the opposite. I was like, there's going to be crazies that are going to try to dox me, so I went ahead and doxed myself ahead of time. And luckily, nobody's interested enough to try to come after me, so
Smart.
But yeah, so let's see. Your manga here, the Relentlessly Bullied Hero. This is issues 1 through 3 here on Kickstarter.
Yeah, sure.
So you said you've been doing this for about 2 years?
Yeah.
So you started with number 1 2 years ago, and you're already up to number 3. Damn.
Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm very dedicated to just getting my stuff out there because, I do actually want to finish the story I have planned in a reasonable amount of time. And generally speaking, I say that depending on how things go, hopefully I can make that reasonable amount of time, like 8, 10, maybe at most like 12-ish years. because I want to. Granted, you never know how things gonna go, but I don't want to like promise something and then make it take like, say it's gonna be like 20 years, but you know how things can go, especially in indie. Well, you can promise 20 years, but let's be honest, after a couple, unless it's really profitable, they're gonna end up stopping it. And suck if I just ended up stopping this story that, despite how relatively new it is, it seems a lot of people have gone to enjoy it. So,
well, hell yeah. I mean, I can see why. I mean, this art is top notch, and I got like, what is going on here? I have to know.
Well, it's very clearly that our main character, which is the guy who looks horrified right now, he's being flown around by a drunk blonde. Well, technically speaking, her hair is like more moonlight, if that's even a color. But yeah, he's being flown around by a drunk woman.
So basically, that's what I've been trying to get my life to be like this entire time.
Yeah, basically. Fortunately, in this world, at least 5 people a year die from FUI, fly under the influence. But what can you do?
Yeah, I mean, it's an epidemic. Everybody, remember, don't drink and fly. Which, weirdly enough, that actually also comes up in my story, but that's totally different.
Let me guess. Someone drove an airplane.
It's that the captain of the pirate ship. It's a space pirate crew, and the captain is an alcoholic. So the idea is he can fly, but he never does. He's always got a pilot flying for him because he can't do it under the influence. He's a role model for all of us.
That's hilarious. That kind of reminded me of just one story I heard about. I forgot where it took place. My guess is probably the USA, but there was this guy who, I forgot if he was like a retired pilot or something, but basically he got drunk at a bar, and then his friends basically bet him that he couldn't fly like a military plane and such. And so somehow he didn't actually managed to like sneak into, I don't think it was like a military base, but it was like one of those airstrips that contained one. And he managed to fly it and then land it perfectly safe, by the way, on the street of the bar. And of course, the first time he kind of got off light, kill, just like, okay, no one got hurt, whatever, we'll let this one kind of go. And then a couple of years later, of course, something that ridiculous, people won't believe you if you first say it. So he was at another bar telling the story, and unfortunately, people were still like, oh yeah, I don't believe you can do it. And so, in his drunken state, he was like, okay, I'll do it again. And then he went and did it again. That time he actually did get into a bit of trouble, kill. Just like, okay, we don't want this to be a pattern. It wasn't like he spent life in prison, but they actually did have to be like, okay, we need to slap you a bit to make sure you don't try it a third time.
Oh man, that guy needs a medal.
Exactly. Hey, he has ultimate bragging rights. He did it twice, so you can't even say the first time was a fluke.
Oh shit. Well, I have a million drunk stories, but I never got to do that.
Yeah, hopefully not. Props to him for doing it, but I think that was just one of those very well. He got 2 nat 20s for what he did.
Oh god. Shit. I gotta up my game. But yeah.
Legal advice, I would say no, but if I turn around and if you did it, I would be impressed.
Challenge accepted. But yeah, I am going to ask now. I'm a big story guy, and I tend to, whenever I have somebody on, I tend to go in blind because I want them to explain the story to me. So just, I'm not asking for spoilers or anything like that, but if you could just kind of give me an overall, like, what is this story about?
So yeah, it's about this young heel. His name is Zio, and to make a long story short, he's stuck in this bonding deal with a villain. Her name's Gamora, and because about 2 years from the current storyline, he got into an incident where he almost died. Gamora was there to save him. The only issue is that because he's a villain, of course, that never came for free. So, in exchange for her saving his life, she took his heart quite literally. So now now he can't get rid of her even if he wanted to. So his entire heroic journey kind of now serves as her entertainment, as she finds him interesting, so he wants to see where she goes. So, in exchange for him continuing to be alive and do his hero's journey, it's to, well, part of it anyways, to kind of serve as her entertainment to see, so she can see if Zio can actually help the world like he said he would, despite being a mostly unknown and frankly not that super oppressive hero at the moment. And of course the whole story kind of take place in a post they call it basically like a post Star Hero world, because basically the top hero in that world died about 2 years ago. So a bunch of more villains are attacking, and even the heroes in the world, some of them at least are become a little bit more corrupt. So there's a lot of those black swing stuff going on.
I can see a blend of different series like going on here. Like I'm getting a little bit of Tenchi Muyo with maybe a little bit of My Hero Academia mixed with what was the third one I was thinking of? But basically, you're taking the best aspects of those stories and weaving them together.
Oh yeah, no, I wear my inspiration on my sleeves. Of course, I've been inspired by My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, and then even Western products like Just the Unlimited, Static Shock, Batman the Anime series, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I wear all my inspiration on my sleeve because I have no shame in them. I have no shame in showing my inspirations in my work, and I will continue to do so because I feel like I do a good enough job in making sure that while you can see the inspiration here and there, this is its own unique story, taking on its own unique take on things. I mean, the best I usually compare how the world is at the moment is in My Academia. After All Might retired, except All Might didn't retire, he died. So the world's kind of getting to a bit of a mess. So.
Well, hell yeah. And what's up, Ruby? How you been?
I'm all right. Just hopped off a stream and making fun of someone and laughing at them, and for my enjoyment, it was fun. Tired me out, but it was fun.
I can't begin to imagine what on earth that was about.
Well, you might see something come Friday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
My god.
It was great. It was great.
Jesus.
So what are we looking at?
We are looking at this issues 1 through 3 of the Relentlessly Bullied hero. And we're talking shonen superhero manga.
All right, cool. Yeah, and the girl looks sexy.
Yes, this nurse caught my eye, and I want to know who she is and if she's single.
Is she single, Darky Dark?
I mean, technically speaking, yes, but she does live the main character. So, it's kind of like, the ultimate definition of a situationship, since the guy basically hates her. She won't leave him alone.
That's the thing. I have seen, that was the thing I remembered from Tenchi Muyo, was how it seemed like all the girls are throwing themselves at Tenchi, and he is just like, he can't stand it, and I wanted to punch him in the face. Because it was driving me crazy, because it's like these hot ass women are throwing themselves at you,
Ryoko was
my
the best, though.
god! Oh no! Leave me alone!
Look, if Ryoko was throwing herself at me, I'd be happy. I'll marry her in an instant. But all the
100%.
other girls, especially Ayaka, they can go piss off.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's life. Some people die in the desert, other people drown. So you
right.
can't pick how we die.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, shit, that was depressing.
So
Oh,
what is the
man.
premise of this again?
The premise of it is that this new hero basically almost died about a year or two from the current storyline. So this villain, the girl, saved his life, but in exchange, she took his heart. So now he can't get rid of her. So now, as he's trying to help the world, as recently the top hero died, she's basically there to making his life a little bit harder just for the fun of it.
Okay, that sounds good. What's up, Apex Comic?
Hell yeah.
So far we're on the third chapter, so we're getting into the real meat of the story because like most things, the first issue, there's the plot to it, but it does serve a lot of it as okay, getting you introduced to everything, getting you into the settings. Second one, we get more into the world building and such, and then now we're getting into a lot more of the conflict, interpersonal. Now, when you set stuff up or reveal stuff, it kind of feels more impactful than just okay, well that happened. As in the first chapter, this I don't want to say basic, but base introductory conflict. Second one, we get to see more heroes and get more of a sense of what's going on in the hero culture and all that kind of fun such. And then finally, in the last one, in this one, we dive a little bit more to not just the power system, but into a hero, I guess you could say, factors like the hidden, nasty, gnarly fingers that are corrupting heroism and that kind of fun such that's going on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
That sounds great, man.
I'm digging this. I like the style of the hero. I really like that face covering.
Yeah, that was one of the more fun parts to create because as you like a lot of things, when you design things, you gotta kind of just think to yourself, how do I want to design stuff? Because there's superheroes that have one shape and other people that have another, and it's kind of funny. I give him that face mask, but technically speaking, realistically, he doesn't need it, but he still wears it because he's a little bit of edgelord. So, of course, you want that epic cool black mask and everything.
I dig it.
Yeah, I dig it too, man. It's cool.
I gotta ask, is this Grimoire right here?
Oh no. That's another hero. Her name is Terrasum, but most people just call her Terra.
Okay.
Gamora is that darker skinned woman with a giant chest. No, this is Terra.
Hell yeah.
Technically speaking, she's not even Supergirl inspired. It just happened that she fits.
I like that cover, man. It's great.
No, that was the one. I was like, yes, this is my dream right here. This is.
I think it's everyone's dream, man.
This is going to be me someday. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I look at that photo and think to myself, remember what they took from you.
Oh damn. Yeah, like
so this is a variant cover, is it?
Yep. Yeah, that's
So
cover
I like
C.
it.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because now there's a trend with cover C that I'm making that every cover C is the main character going through stuff like something. Because maybe in the first one he wasn't injured, but you can clearly tell he's being pressed by something. The second one, he just straight up got jumped by like 8 different people. It was inspired by that. Nobody, the movie.
Nobody?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I never heard of it either.
The guy who played Better Call Saul was like the main character in that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
Bob
basically, it
Odenkirk.
was like a promotion poster where like he's getting punched by like 8 different guys at once or something. So I made a cover inspired by that. But it's really popular for obvious reasons. But now I kind of find it funny that's now the trend that whenever there's a cover C, it's the main character getting obviously going through it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's,
I gotta say that I think that's more badass looking than most superhero stories. Because like I find superhero stories nowadays they kind of fit into specific little cliches. So
Mhm.
I like seeing kind of a different approach.
Yeah. So how long have you been working on this? You had 3 volumes. When did you start the first volume?
how about I did chapter 1 about 2 years ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's kind of why I even created the series. I kind of wanted a return to that actual feeling of superhero. 'Cause like I said, this started like 2 years ago, and
Mhm.
that's when I say it was like almost peak superhero nihilism from The Boys being at like its peak of popularity. All people wanted were like evil Superman variants and all that kind of crap. And even in
Yeah.
comics, a lot of the heroes I don't think basically acted like heroes. So this
Yeah.
is kind of me just going like, man, all that suck. I want some like actual heroicism, and not like it's bad, but like the silliness of like the 1940 heroism, where like it would just be Superman doing something random for the day, but like closer to like Justice League Unlimited and such, where like it was real stories of heroes going through great trials that both test them as people, them as heroes, and all this kind of stuff. So. And that's what I kind of bring it back to. So like, okay, no, like Zeo, Zeo have all this other stuff going on, but the fights he go through, they do actually mean something, which I feel like a lot of comics that I'm missing. Well, it feels like the fights are just utter complete background noise. Like they barely even last like a couple of pages, which I get since most issues are like 14, 15 pages or whatever. So it's like, okay, they don't have that much time to expand on the fight. But regardless, it's like, okay, part of Hill's journey is the battles they go through. So, thankfully this brings it in. And since I go with a format where every chapter is like 50 to 60 pages, it gives me, room to actually dedicate a certain amount of pages to it. So like, okay, well, I can dedicate at least every chapter, even with having to do setup and into character conflict and all that blah blah stuff. I can still dedicate like 20, 10, 15 or 20 or however long I decide to make it at a time pages to the actual fight to make it matter, like anime.
All right, yeah. I think I like that you're going that route, man. Especially to try to make it like anime, because I think that's one reason why mangas and animes are just kind of kicking comics over here's asses, is because they have better action scenes and better stories told through those fights, and instead of just reading a superhero solve a crime or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah. And I think also it's the fact that it seems like the heroes kind of go through more of the hero's journey in manga these days than they do in comics. Like a lot of comics I've seen, it's like the problem kind of gets solved really quick.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like there's more of a build up and a journey in the manga.
Right.
Yeah.
Back.
Even then, like small lasting consequences, like how many times in the comics do you see like something happen to the character the first time around that like actually affects them throughout the book? Because usually, when we get into the fight, it's like, okay, you hit me, I hit you, boom, we're done, we move on. But in manga and such, usually like after an arc or a battle, they usually kind of recover to full HP. But like between then, usually that stuff can like last to them, whether it's an arm injury that can weaken how good they are fighting, or like a leg injury, or like something that doesn't make them always at the top performance, and seeing how that can connect to like different issues is interesting. Like, when the last time you saw someone like, I don't know, Green Lantern fight someone, but because he had to protect a civilian, he took an injury to one of his arms, so that weakened how he could fight in the next battle. Usually just, okay, we're done, next on to the next plot point.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
have
I haven't seen that in a while.
I have to say, yeah, from what I've been reading here, yeah, she's my favorite, 100%.
Yeah, she's very cute. Darky Dark, did you do the art yourself or you hired someone to do this art?
I hired someone. I tried to do art like at least 6 or maybe even almost 10 different times in my life. But when I was younger, it was always kind of just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I kind of, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then, you know, that I'll do it tomorrow turned into, I'm going to do what now? But
Yeah.
nowadays, as I'm older and such, and whenever I try to get into it, I'm like, yeah, no, screw this. I'll just hire someone else to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I got an artist. Shout out to my artist Jose Debu, great guy, always communicative, and he works hard. Yeah, if you read from like the first chapter to current, you can gradually see his art like slowly improve over time, and I'm having fun for it.
Hell yeah,
Well-
man. Hell yeah. He does a great job, man. Really damn good job.
Fuck
Dig
yeah,
it.
man. I'm loving it. Now, let's see. You've got a 4K goal, 16 days to go. So, is this kind of is this one of those cases where it's like, if you don't meet the goal, like, you'll still be able to make it? Or, like, what, does everybody get refunded? Is it like a solid 4K goal?
Oh, yeah, it's an all or nothing campaign.
Okay.
But yeah, I have full confidence that I'll make it. I mean, usually, at this point, yeah, usually the fact that I'm not even technically speaking halfway through, but I'm already, a little bit over 50, I'm like, okay, no, that's a good position. I'll definitely make it because, there's still people who I know are backing, but, they gotta pay bills first and then the next check they'll put it in. And all
Tell
that
them to
stuff.
hurry up, damn it.
Yeah, and of course I'm going to a convention this weekend, so I'm like, okay, well that's gonna send more traffic to stuff that I always give out cards that lead directly to the Kickstarter and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have full confidence that I'll make it.
Well, fuck yeah. And I will definitely be getting a copy myself once I get paid. Because, yeah, well, I mean, you sold me with Grimoire. I mean, I'm reading it for her. I'm not going to lie, but,
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely one of the favorite standout characters of just about everyone who reads the book.
Well, I love demon female characters that, like, it's like she owns you kind of thing.
You like being dominated?
Look, again, I told you that my sexual awakening was Ryoko from Tenchi Muyo. And
Mine too. Yeah.
that stuck with me. And it's like that archetype of like the dark demonic woman that possesses you,
Yeah.
That's how my wife is going to be. I mean,
I just want to dominate Ryoko. That's it. And just live a happy life with her, with kids. Hundreds of kids, if anything. And maybe we can sail the stars and blow up planets and all that good shit.
that is the dream, but unfortunately, Tenchi's too busy talking to Ayeka and
They can have her.
the stupid little girl. What's her name?
Sasami?
Yes, that's creepy.
You can have her. You know they're cousins, right?
That's even creepier.
Cynic and Jester are just like Tenchi. They want to bang their cousins,
I mean-
okay?
Sweet home Alabama.
So let's see. I think it is about time we check out this trailer.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let me
Go ahead.
just
I mean,
go
granted,
ahead
this
and
one's a little bit shorter compared to my other ones, but yeah, no, it's still good.
okay. Did you want to play one of the other ones, or
We can do this one first.
all right?
I keep forgetting about the volume.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
short and sweet.
You know, Relentlessly Bullied Hero, that's pretty much going to be the title of my biography.
I like a good title, man. It works
Yes.
great with a manga.
Yeah.
See, if
hopefully
Cynic were here, you would understand why, but you know.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
All
I
right.
always hope that biography sell like a million copies.
Well, hell yeah. Oh man. And hang on, I gotta figure out how to do this like an old man.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, I just sent the 2 other ones.
So this is from a previous campaign, and once again, this does not fail to arouse me. Whoop.
When the world is being devastated and the populace in danger, that is the time for heroes to come together the most. With the combined might of intertwining branches, the ultimate hilt can be created to swing the almighty sword of justice. If they're compatible to be woven. Jesus!
Hey, Zio. Lily's doll spilled cereal all over. Where's the broom?
Get out! I'm busy!
Oh, you're doing another recording? Let me help.
No!
So how's the recruiting going?
Horrible. There are no truly virtuous heroes to ally with. This world really went downhill since the Star Hero's death.
If you weren't such an edgy prude, you'll stop scaring the heroes away.
For a sociable person, there are allurements. On the heels of allurement, Peyton. Avoid the evil companion disregarding the goal. Intent on the out-of-tune way. Wander alone like a rhinoceros.
Don't quote the Bible verse at me.
That was from one of the Buddha's sutras.
Whatever. There's a heroes conference happening soon. You can find people there.
Ran by the PYH organization? No thanks.
Come on, you're friendless anyway. What can go wrong?
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Literally everything.
Well, at least it'll be fun.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of my most favorite ones done. That was done.
Fuck yeah.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Whatever.
Stop pouting. I didn't tie you up this time.
That's not praiseworthy!
That's,
I like that.
So
For
yeah,
which reason?
I mean, you know why I like it. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to hide that. I hate shit. So yeah, who's that actress? Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, you know, I got it off of yeah,
You don't have to
the
answer.
Bible has some okay.
I'm gonna cause trouble.
No problem. I mean, if you want to hear the more current version of her voice, because yeah, of course that was like almost a year or two ago. But if you want to hear her more current version of her voice, I got like a video dub of her. I did a video dub like a page that a lot of people liked. Like over 2 years, this one singular page had gotten me so much impressions all over social media. It's actually insane.
Good lord, this is dangerous. This is a dangerous dream come true for me.
I'm glad it is, man.
You knew what you were doing when you made this.
I mean,
Hey, don't worry. You're not alone.
I mean, come on, man. Can you blame them though? I mean, look at those titties, man. Like, come on, man. Like, it looks really good, man. It's quality, man. All right, it's your fault. You should never let him on the stream, man. You knew this was going to happen too. You saw the campaign. It was damn good.
Well, it's like, the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's like Odysseus. Like, I tied myself to the mast of the ship because I wanted to hear the siren's song, and I told you guys to put beeswax in your ears.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's letting yourself be tempted while restraining yourself at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. But
Yeah.
see, I was gonna say something, but I kind of just forgot about it. Oh yeah, no, the Twitter video. Yeah, so yeah, that Twitter video is like her more current voice. As the amount of attention that one comic page have gotten me, it's actually insane. Like every time I post an amount somewhere, it gets like endless amount of stuff. Like it transcended language. That's how popular that one comic panel is. I remember, like, I think it was like this week or something. Yeah, every once in a while I'll do like a name search in my series to see, okay, everyone ever talking about it. And surprisingly enough, there was a conversation, but it was in Spanish, and it was hilarious because they posted that comic panel or comic page, but it was a Spanish version of it. So I'm like, oh my goodness! So this thing is so, so.
I can't hear that one.
Oh, you can't?
No, I mean, I cannot be allowed to hear the Spanish version.
Oh, because you're really into Latinas.
Oh no. It wasn't the video. What I posted in the chat was the English version, but this way it was just the page itself, not the video.
Well, let me. Oh wait, was I not sharing?
No, you weren't.
Oh God, I
No,
thought I was
you
sharing.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Shit.
Yeah,
I was
why I was chatting. I was trying to buy you time. You said you're an old man, so I was like,
I thought we were all watching it. That was why I was like, I was thinking like, man, they're talking a lot, and I'm like, I'm trying to hear this hot woman, and I was like, what the fuck?
oh yeah, no, this is the first trailer.
Yeah.
As pillars
him
of
as you're here.
society, heroism must stand proud, no matter what. Through injury, madness, nihilism, and even death, a hero shall step up and lay their body on the line like those before them. We may fail, but we will never stand down, for it is through our valor and will that society will be purified for a better tomorrow. Oh God, I couldn't hold it in. What is this, Zeal? Your first draft? It's worded so weirdly. And haven't you ever heard of a word limit? Gotta make it snappy and interesting. Let me show you how it's done. Greetings, peasants. The great villainess, cursed sorcerer Grimora is speaking. Welcome to the show of my creation, featuring Zeal, the hero of our story. Say hi, Zeal. Fantastic. He's a very odd new gen hero I came across and claims he can return heroism to its once prestigious state compared to its current degenerating from. Hard-pressed to believe from his general lack of abilities, but hey, he has spirit. Who doesn't want to see an underdog story? And if he fails, it'll be hella funny to witness. Coming this... Zeal, when is this campaign starting again?
Late January. It's starting late January 2024. And of course it wasn't finished. You just jumped me and stole my journal, you freaking sociopath.
We've got it all. Violence, explosions, my sexy self. So go, give me your money.
You vile woman. You think this is funny? There's no games here, witch. This town's diseased. Rottenness steeped into the soul, and my crusade shall chip it away piece by piece. I swear, by my flesh and bone, I shall...
Enough of that. The gag goes back on.
Wait. This is my story, isn't it? Why am I playing second fiddle here?
There'll be plenty of cool stuff, so go spend your money on Relentlessly Bullied Hero. #1. Any parting words, Zio?
Really? Well, I stole my hero's mission statement too.
Psych.
Yes.
That
yes.
was fun. That was
That-
fun.
Is there any way we can develop this into an anime?
Yeah, this looked like anime material, like from the quality and the concept of the story alone.
Damn.
What's the name of the dark
Yeah,
skinned
I got
lady
an
again?
idea. Grimore.
Grimore.
I got an idea. We're gonna go to the next event Elon Musk is going. And we're gonna throw one of my books at her.
Yes.
At him, I mean.
We'll do it.
Yep. So
We'll have to do-
hopefully the media storm that'll come for that will be just enough for us to take advantage of it and then get funded somehow.
You gotta throw 2 copies.
I'll throw the whole volume at them. All 3
Yeah,
books.
yeah, that works.
Shit. Shit.
Good publicity. Bad publicity is good publicity, as they say.
Exactly. I mean, I can't do it. You know, I need to continue to write series, but one of you guys can do that. You might get the
I
shit
can pay a
beat out too.
prostitute to do it.
Hell
I- We have experience in things like that, or we know people who have done that before. So,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
oh my god. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am putting the link in the chat yet again. It is currently pinned in the chat as well, but yeah, get on that. Get yourself issues 1 through 3 of this series, because I mean, yeah, it's striking all the right chords with me. I mean,
Hey, if you want to strike even more, find that X video or Twitter video. Yeah, Twitter video.
you're like
let's just
you're
take
like
the
a drug
Twitter
dealer, you know that?
Hey, I'm here to serve. That's my motto. That's why I put my
That's
motto.
right.
I'm here to serve you good content. See, you don't need me, but you deserve me.
That's
Hey.
right.
Wait, is that the right word?
That's
Yeah,
the right
yes,
word.
yeah.
I like the
It
way
does-
you think.
I mean, it does sound a lot like oh shit, hang on. I heard the
Did you get the
beginning of
joke
it
yet?
and I was like it's her again. Oh my god. Hang on. Yeah, I believe this is it, right?
Well. Look who came to see me. My honey pie.
That's why people keep thinking we're dating.
Don't let their minds wander. I like it.
Ugh, gross.
Well.
Oh,
Look who came
starting
to
over again, but
Wait, hold up. Don't pause. I need to finish.
Knock it off. This is why people keep thinking we're dating.
Don't let their minds wander. I like it.
Ugh, gross.
damn.
Well. Look.
So Apani VA. Everybody, write that down.
Yeah, that's the new voice actress for the first one. I don't know. She kind of just disappeared. So
Oh, wow.
That's awful.
yeah,
We need to find her.
I think
No.
see her live, hopefully. Like like a lot of things. Like okay, well, yeah, the world gotta move on.
That's right. True. Yeah, I had an artist leave me before. Not a voice actress, but an artist. And it sucked. Oh, well.
But yeah, no, the amount of people love that one single comic. It's 3 panels, but every time I post it somewhere, it get popular. The only reason I have even more than 100 followers on Instagram is because that one page. In fact, that's kind of why I even created my Instagram, because I saw someone cross-posted to Instagram, and I was just like, and that page was getting like a lot of likes and such, and I was just like, yeah, might as well just ride on that wave. And then I created an Instagram account. The guy was cool, So he's just like, oh, hey, yeah, hey, that's you. And, shouted me out. And so that helped basically start my followers count.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, that one page just created a career, and it'll never stop being funny to me how it now transcended freaking languages in Spanish.
I can't hear a Spanish version. I can't.
Yeah, you'll just splooge your entire pants. Matter of fact, not even your pants. Your whole fucking room will be covered in splusion. That's kind of hard to get out.
It would be white. Just pure white.
You'll go blind.
So white, it looked like a Klan rally happened in my room.
Yep.
That joke
That's
kind of fell
insane.
flat. I'm sorry.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
It fell flat. I can do better.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
worse ones. Kuma. Yes.
Look, Baki, like, I don't normally get like this on streams, okay? It's rare that I see a comic that has the perfect archetype of what attracts me. It normally doesn't happen. I goon over real women.
Yeah, if that's happening, that means that Gamora's technically doing her job. I mean, I didn't create the goon to, but she was meant to serve as kind of like a more annoying aspect of the story compared to Zio. Because Zio, as I mentioned before, he's a little bit of an edgelord. Even by how you speak, you can kind of tell that if he's left alone, he would be a very, I get to say, monotonous, strict person. I'll compare him to if Batman didn't have anyone around him. No Alfred, no Robins, no Nightwing, no one to actually get him off his shell. That's how basically he'll be, the straight dimension 24/7. And so that's why Gamora's there. She's kind of like that help. Well, both for Zio as, okay, that's someone around him to keep him from, going down the most destructive way of living. And also it helps for the audience that they have someone who can both push Zio, do certain plot things that maybe he won't do by himself, but also make him show more of his personality as now there's someone that he has to bounce off of, even if he doesn't want to. As usually for Zio, if he doesn't like someone, he literally just leaves without word. But
I could see that. Like, you've got that fun character dynamic of like the super stoic, mission focused character, and then juxtaposed with the laissez-faire, devil may care character who, and because she's demonic, she likes fucking with him. And yeah, that's a great matchup.
Oh yeah, for sure. And plus, it kind of helps with the series itself, because if it was just Zio, there's like the small feel that, some readers might be turned off by the story, as they might just think it'll just be like, one of those edgelord stories where, it's the hero who's always right and always saying this and that, about saving everyone. Well, thankfully, like Gamora's existed, kind of help put levity and kind of help the reader feel like, okay, no, this is not just the story bending over back to the main characters. Like, no, the main character is just, he's a person like any one of us. He has his flaws, he has ideals and such, but just because he says something doesn't mean, oh, okay, well, that's the writer thinking he's smarter than everyone else. It's like, no, Zio is a guy. He does have a good heart and everything, but he is a person at the end of the day. And well, like everyone, his idea or thoughts may not work for everyone. And that's one thing even Zio has to learn, that, not everyone can be him when it comes to how he treats being a hero. And if he doesn't want to do stuff alone, he need to accept that, which, he kind of learns that lesson basically through the first one, as there was a conflict that would require him to be in two different places at once, but obviously he can't do that. So he kind of had to lean on Gamora for that one. But, probably not your best idea to lean on a villain who has never really done any hero work to, you know,
Mhm.
take care of something. So it doesn't exactly end in the best way. So yeah, afterward he's kind of just like, yeah, I actually need some friends here. I can't keep relying on her when I need it.
So basically, like I can tell where you were inspired by My Hero Academia, but I would argue that you're doing this story better, in my opinion, than My Hero Academia. But
Awesome.
that's a hot take. I know some folks will probably hate me for saying that, but
Yeah, let them hate.
I never got into My Hero Academia, My Hero Academia that much. I watched like a few episodes in the first season,
Mhm.
and I kind of I didn't get into it. It just wasn't my style.
Yeah.
But like, I appreciated what they were trying to do with like in the world of superheroes, and so I feel like you're taking that concept and you're making it much better. It's more interesting.
I'm going for me, you know, because I'm inspired by everything. Yeah, I have great respect for the art and everything. To me personally, I wouldn't say I'm doing it better. More so, I say I'm taking what inspired me and then hard focusing on one aspect of the story that, you know, My Hero Academia, of course, they cover like many different aspects and topics and such. So, you know, my story is kind of, at least at the moment, more focused on one aspect, and that's probably from either how I position it or how I write it or how I, you know, present it is doing more to, I guess you can say, appeal to your palate. Because, you know, like it's like food, you know, not one food can fit every person.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like, you know, maybe
Lordy,
when
lordy.
maybe when I, you know, actually complete this story, I guess I can look back and see how much I truly compare to My Academia. But yeah, at the moment, Hero Course is still my so what would you call it? I guess you could say my goal, my idol. Nah, I don't know. That sounds a little bit excessive. But
Well, I mean,
my
that
senior,
works.
that's the word for it. My senior. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's good to like have series that you kind of look up to, as and like you want to try to emulate the quality, because I think, you know, it's always good to learn from other creators, because that's, you know, if you just try to go it alone, it's kind of a roll of the dice. Sorry, I had a little bit of a weed gummy earlier, so I'm a little
A little high. A little bit high.
But do that
you know,
again, but Wanda Girls.
you know, look. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am posting the link yet again because this campaign needs to fund.
Yeah.
We got to get
Right.
this thing going.
Yes. Get the book. There'll be social consequences if you do not get the book.
The fate of the Earth is at stake.
Your Chinese credit score will go down by 2,000 points.
And that's not good because I'm already in the negative.
The economy's gonna fucking collapse if you don't buy this book. Do it now. All right. If you don't buy this book now, Satan wins. We don't want that.
Well, I mean, technically, this is Satan in a way,
Oh.
right? But I mean,
Yeah. You get it. Science.
this is
went.
cool,
I don't
Blizzard.
think that worked either.
this is the fun version of Satan. This is the version of Satan that, like, if we had this Satan, the world wouldn't be nearly as bad as it is.
Nah, not at all. Satan will give us a reason to live, I guess.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. And you know, what's
This is-
fun about the series is that, you know, obviously, while there are like a lot of hot girls in there and, you know, other stuff, it is like a truly like heroic journey. You know, we get to follow Zeal, you know, see him, you know, battle philosophy, however you want to say it, you know, against not just, you know, other villains, but even other heroes, fighting all that stuff.
Yeah, I was.
battling. So like, it's not just big breasted girls all the time. It's like, oh, okay, no, there's you can have both. You can,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
have your beef, you can have your meats and your vegetables. Good balance.
No, yeah, no. I mean, I was definitely intrigued by like the idea of there's a lot of corrupted superheroes and how it seems like Zeal is he's trying to clean it all up.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's basically like as I mentioned before, that's basically like most of Chapter's Fleet's conflict is just kind of fighting, I guess you could say, the force or the malice, or however you want to interpret it, but just fighting that force that are corrupting here. Because I don't like to always just make things so black and white. I'm not saying I'm making all my villains these redeemable people who I'm just like misunderstood person. Like no, like a lot of these villains are like deceiver people. It's like, okay, yeah, I mean, technically speaking, you don't want to just murder them, but let's be honest, if some of these guys die, you're not really gonna set kills over them. But regardless, it's not as if they're just mindless drones for evil. Well, I mean, except maybe the first guy, he just really hated French people, but
that doesn't make him a villain.
Exactly. But everyone else, they do have like philosophies and reasons that are understandable and make you think, oh, okay, well, let's actually think about the topic a little bit. They're like, okay, well, I mean, if this is true, is it really that bad? No, not bad, but okay, well, I mean, is it really understandable if they turn to not have a good life or turn to more villainous activities, cover this, and all that kind of such.
So yeah, I mean, well, I think Batman doesn't want anybody to die.
Yeah.
And Batman we trust. Come on.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much. I'm just saying. I think there's a comic where the Shadow wanted to kill the Joker. And I'm just like, I mean, Batman, I get it, but maybe to let this one go. I mean, I'm not saying you need to do anything to help, but there gotta be at least like some other crime going on in the city that you can go take care of instead of what's going on with the Joker. But that's just me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to bounce. Gonna have to take a shower because I do have work, and that last stream exhausted the fuck out of me. There's so much disingenuous I can take, but
I feel that.
But thanks for having me. Darky Dark.
People.
At some point, we gotta get you on CG Church and promote your campaign, man. How many days you got left? 16?
Yep. Hey, Batman, I'll be there any day of the week.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Follow me on Twitter or whatnot. But yeah, thank you for having me. I will check you guys out later.
All right, buddy.
All right. Peace out. Good night.
All right. So yeah, I think it is actually probably about that time to start wrapping on up anyway, just because we are about to hit the hour mark. And yeah, ladies and gents, I'm posting the link once again. If you're watching this in replay, I've got it pinned in the top of the live chat. So I urge you all, go to Kickstarter, get yourself issues 1 through 3 of this book because it looks freaking awesome. And we got to get this thing funded. Because yeah, Hero Darky Dark has got some more stuff for us coming on up. And yeah, and real quick, I have to do my shameless plug before because
actually, I think we got a backer.
Oh hell yeah!
Sure.
Nice.
59. Perfect.
Fuck yeah. Whoever did that, thank you so much. You are not going to regret it at all. And yeah, let us take a quick lookie over here at Outlaw Nights issue number 2. So I am currently in the process of boxing up the issues. We are going to be mailing these puppies out toot sweet. I'm trying to find these frickin' stickers that I put on the boxes that advertise my company. But chances are I'm not going to find them, and I'm going to have to mail them out without them. But, I'm going to try. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, check out Outlaw Nights while you're at it. In the future, in the 31st century, piracy is on the rise as humanity has been colonizing into outer space. There has not been a better time to be a criminal, a pirate, if you will, because space is the endless ocean that you can never chart all of it. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but in the midst of the chaos of the 31st century, our boy Cyrus Lawson has settled on a small, out-of-the-way, insignificant little colony called Therese, and he's joined the colony guard there. But, he's really not anticipating a lot of trouble, because, who would invade a place like Therese? There's no good resources over there. It's mostly being held by the British just for the sake of one-upping the other nations. It's not really worth anything. However, there is a little something that's tucked away on that planet. And right in the get-go of issue number 1, the pirates of the ship Hazard invade the settlement looking for this special piece of data. And this data is going to lead to a treasure everybody's got their eyes on. We're talking pirates, companies, nations, bounty hunters, criminal organizations, you name it, they want it. It is a rat race in the making. And issue 2 picks up with our boy having been kidnapped by these pirates. And so he is getting a first-hand look at the underworld of the 31st century, but they are being pursued by a notorious pirate hunter, a very sneering imperialist type of man who is also very much made up of machine. And he goes by the name of Wellington. And so we have got yet another bloody gun battle coming at you. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you missed issue 1, that is not a problem, because we have got both issues 1 and 2 available. And I've still got plenty of stock left, so get in on it. If we can hit 2K on the Indiegogo, I will be sending everybody a preview of issue 3, and we've got some awesome stuff coming in issue 3. So yeah, let me real quick. I gotta do my music spiel. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for coming on, man. Oh, well, thank you. I try my best. But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming on. It has been awesome. You have got an awesome looking book series. Everybody needs to check it out. Where can everybody find you on the internet?
Oh, well, I'm wherever I'm needed, even in your walls. Thankfully, Hero Doc Doc is my universal name, so you can find me just about anywhere, whether that's YouTube, X, Instagram, whatever. Usually, my time is more spent on Twitter or Instagram, and
sometimes YouTube. I've been trying to get back into YouTube again, but every time I'm like, oh, blah blah blah. So most of the time, I only just make like short videos, usually for like Relentlessly Bullied here. But I'm trying to work my way back up to actually making YouTube content, whether that's videos or trying to not touch myself, touch into the market of, doing my own live streams. But, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so just, Dark Duck, you can just find me anywhere, YouTube, Instagram, or X. And,
Well, hell
as
yeah.
much as buy my book.
Hell yes, sir. And you are welcome to come back on anytime you'd like. If you want to promote or if you just want to shoot the shit, we will be around. And and don't forget to get in touch with Ruby about getting on CG Church, because they got a bigger audience than I do, so you will definitely get some backers.
Hell yeah. You mind send me his Twitter? Because I tried looking him up, but I couldn't find him.
Yeah, no worries. I will send you that after the show. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, I am your host, Ben, aka the Fuseboxx. You can find me on Twitter at Fuseboxx7. You can also find me on Instagram at Outlaw Nights. And you can find me on Facebook under my real name, Ben Fuselier, Fuselier. And yeah, if you like anything we had to say, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And hell, if you didn't like anything we had to say, if you thought we were just a bunch of frickin' hornballs, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Because whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't matter. It feeds us. We're on YouTube. We crave the attention. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. Thank you so much for joining us once again, ladies and gents, and we will talk to you all later.
Take care.